Well, this is going great. Okay, so tip down here. That is an engine stand. I guess I didn't need to loosen that one. That I bought pretty cheap at a farm sale here not too long ago. And when I say pretty cheap, I'm talking, I think I gave $7 for that. Maybe $7.50, I don't know. It does not have casters on it, is the downside. So, in today's video, I have cut some steel that I'm gonna drill and tap, and then that will make it so we can bolt our wheel on here, and eventually, and it isn't gonna happen today, but they will get welded on to the channel iron. I don't know, about like so, and we'll get this to where it will roll around. I notice it's not perfectly flat, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be, so. Without further ado, the first thing we gotta do is get the stand out of the way. Then, we're gonna transfer our holes. And these are slotted, you can see. So I'm just gonna shoot for the center of the slots. We got our transfer punch, I think it's a 7/16. I will get as close to the center as I can get on all four. And when I'm transferring holes like this, I do not slam the hammer. Transfer punch is just to get a location. Once we get our location, well, this is going to be fun. Okay. I thought that one went crazy, but it's okay. All right, we've got our location in there, so we'll take our vice grips off that are holding us. Take our wheel off and set it over here. And then we will take our piece out of the vise and get an actual center punch. And now we've got good location that we can pick up with a center drill. Pretty easy. I've got basically my tools laid out, so hopefully you'll see this. Maybe someday we'll do a video on rewiring the drill press. Box. looks like we made it to second gear. I've got a long center drill that's been cut off. I don't remember the story on that. We'll put our non-functioning light back up there. This drill press came with this chuck key that hangs on here. Not a huge fan of that. Here's a better key. I thought. Maybe it's just dirty. The file laying here. Maybe we filed the dirt off of it. All the years of non-use. See if it fits the chuck better now. I don't know. Anyway. Probably shouldn't have done it. It's not a big deal. So anyway. Ideally, I would do all four of the pieces before taking the center drill out, but my plan is we're going to drill the holes and we'll have to shift back to low gear to drill. And then once I do that, I can just transfer through here and that will eliminate a step. What the hell did I do with that? There it is. I don't know. If I had some coolant to put on the drill, I could probably get by with running it. As I recall, this is about 600 RPMs in second gear. I don't know. Maybe let's try it. Chips turn blue, we'll shift down. Too bad. Get our chip can over here. I kind of learned this from an old tool maker I used to work with. If you center drill deep enough, you don't have to countersink that side. We probably should countersink the other side, though. And I'm going to be lazy and try to do this in the same gear. I don't know. I guess we'll see how this goes. If I was smart, I'd have just chucked it up in the DeWalt there and done it that way. Well, we got high. Okay, so it's going to be too big. The tap drill for a 7/16 14 is a U. And a U is, sounds like I got company. We're going to probably have to quit recording. 7/16 14. It's only, I don't know. That'll work. I'll bring you back later. Well, yeah, I didn't manage to shut it off. After a beer delivery, this is how we're going to transfer our hose. I've already done 2 others, but I saved one. It's just another transfer punch out of the set. And that's how you make one that, if you don't have one the right size, you just build her up with masking tape. But you just give it a light tap. And we're done with our transfer punch, so we'll put that back in the set. And here again, we'll get our center punch and hope we can see where we're trying to punch. Kind of missed that one. Okay, so there we go. We got 4 pieces. One is drilled. I will drill the other 3, and then I will tap them. I don't know if I will. I probably won't video tapping them because this drill press does not have a tapping. Okay, camera shut off for, I don't know if it was trying to read my mind. I wasn't quite done talking, but the drill press doesn't have a tapping head of any sort, so I will probably just tap them. I don't need that ugliness. I don't need to be trying to show you people how to do stuff that's not completely safe. Yeah, this thing's really making me happy today, but that's another story. Well, where did it go? I don't know, somewhere around here there is one of these plates that I have managed to tap all 4 holes. And I did one in this one. And I haven't killed myself yet, so I thought, well, what the heck? Bring you guys back and I'll show you how I do this. Good old rapid tap. A lot of people, I don't know, I've used this a lot. I like it. Not everybody does. The sun is coming through that window and yeah. So anyway, since this drill press doesn't have a tapping head, basically what I do, I'll turn the power on, I'll follow the tap down with the handle until we get to the shank. We'll go all the way through the part. I guess you can only do this on a part shallow, you know, thin enough to get all the way through, and then shut it off, and you'll see. And you just shut the press off, and then you got to take the tap out. Put our piece back in the vise. Give it a good smack. Make sure it's tight. Don't need that coming loose. Stupid quill back up. Tap back in the chuck. I like to hit at least 2 holes to get it tight. A little more go-go juice on the tap. Get her down here, get some semblance of location, and go again. Sound good, folks. What we hit. Well, that didn't sound good because we hit something, the tap broke. I'm glad we got that on camera, so now I look like an idiot. That being the 7th hole that we, maybe I just hit the bottom. Well, that'd be a new experience. Anyway, I guess now we're on the hunt for the next 7/16 14 tap. Okay. Well, in the interest of educational value, the tap that I just broke was a standard 3-flute plug tap. The next one that I found, I believe they call that a turbo cut. See if you can get a good shot of that. When you're tapping blind holes, which I am not, these are awesome. They're kind of a bottoming tap and they pull the chips out as you go. After I bragged about it, I'll probably touch the part and it'll explode and I'll have shrapnel in my stomach, and I don't know. We'll find out. I guess if you see this video, nothing too horrible happened. I'm gonna have to look through my stash and see if I've got another 7/16 14. It's kind of an uncommon size, but and I'm gonna have to, I guess while the camera's running, I got this one, I've got the bolts found for it. I'm not gonna bolt it down tight. I'll do that after I get the plates welded on the engine stand, which is not gonna happen today. Because it is about 4:30 and the Chiefs kick off in an hour, and I'm invited to go watch that, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take some America's Finest Schlitz beer with me and drink it. Well, there was no snap that time, so that's a good sign. Let's see if I can pull this out of here so you can see this. You see the chips come right up out of the hole. I don't. You see? Okay, so that's how that works. And that'd be better if it would reverse, because now the tap doesn't want to come clear through. So there's a little hurdle for us to jump over. That's okay. At least we're still tapping holes. We've got 8 to go, and you don't need to see all of them.